Hello and welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and tonight I want to talk about the disappointing news from both Nintendo and PlayStation. So, if you've been on the internet or on Twitter or anything, or you see my recent video about the Nintendo Switch procrastination, clearly they threw cold water on everything that I kind of thought might be possible with the LAN port for that. It seems that that is not going to be the case with let's see. Got to retwitter tweet this out, guys. Sorry. I forgot. Disappointing. Let's talk about the disappointment of Nintendo and PlayStation. Okay, so I have been busy coding, so I don't have much time for the internet. Really, Andrew, how's it going? Hey, I'm doing all right, Sev. Welcome to the show tonight. So I had to I got on a minute ago, but it was all screwed up. So I made a video yesterday about the Nintendo Switch Pro. Okay, yeah, it was set to my camera mic. And that's like way over there, man. That's why it sounded really bad. Dude, I hate how I can't figure out how to switch it up on the YouTube app itself as opposed to this. So I made a video yesterday about the Nintendo Switch procrastination and thinking that, now that it's got OLED, it might be able to do HDR. Now that it has an Ethernet cable in the dock, it might be able to stream in higher graphics. I still think that's the case, but they basically kind of threw a lot of freaking they threw cold water on all that. And I guess Nintendo is because they hold themselves to unrealistic. Also, just to shine a light on the Mo's, Hamad, what's up, my friend? Yep. Yeah, I had to switch my microphone back. So also, to add some light on the most people think will be disappointed with PlayStation and Nintendo because they hold themselves to an unrealistic standards and they fall. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've learned a long time ago to stop getting hyped about all this stuff, They can get you hyped all they want, but until they actually deliver something worth doing, I don't know, man. Like, I've been feeling this way for a while, guys. That the gaming is just not what it used to be. What's up, Soulstar? Welcome back to the show. I doubt there's. Yeah, they've. I read this whole thing from Digital Foundry. They got like some inside scoop on it and stuff, and it basically said that this is literally a new screen, a new upgraded memory, and new kickstand. I mean, I do like the new aesthetic of it, but if they're not going to take advantage of that Ethernet port to be able to give us, like a 4K image, like through streaming or whatever, I don't know, man. This is just a waste of money to buy this. I do need another Switch. I do currently need 3 of them because my kids, they like to play on them. So I do personally need a new Switch, and I'm probably still going to end up picking up that white one. But when it comes to it, like in the end, like this is kind of a pointless buy. If they're not going to use any of the, I do think they're going to use the LAN port, but hey, MB, how's it going, man? But at the same time, they basically said they're not going, like they didn't say they were and they didn't say they weren't. But if you think about it, there's already games on the Switch that you do have to stream, like Resident Evil, There's a couple like Control. Yeah, you have to stream these games as you're playing them. So I just kind of figured that with them doing that, that would be the cheapest way for them to be able to upgrade the Switch and still upgrade that handheld experience, but also be able to give us better visuals through the dock with streaming it. I have been in this industry for a while. I can say it hasn't changed at all. People expectations are growing out of proportion at an alarming rate is what yeah, dude, that is very, what's up, Azu? I definitely believe that. Because me as a gamer, dude, I'm a lot more chill than most people. Like, dude, I thought freaking Biomutant was a decent game, guys. Like, I literally thought Biomutant was a decent game. Like, I feel like it's worth playing. Forget the Switch. What do you have to say about Ubisoft making Assassin's games live? No, yeah, we were gonna get to that tonight, dude. I kind of forgot about that. I was saving that for like a video, but let's get into this, dude. Assassin's Creed as a live service. I personally, depending on how it turns out, most likely am going to be okay with it. If it's like free to play or I only got to buy it once and they just keep updating the game, I might be okay with it, guys. To tell you the truth, I like my Assassin's Creed games. I like exploring big worlds. And if they do put something out like that continues to like grow the world or make it different or something like that, I'm probably going to be okay with that, to tell you the truth. Especially if they go back to like 13th century, like the actual Templars and stuff like that. I would be okay with that. Assassin's Creed Infinity sounds a little bit like Halo Infinite, dude. But what was that? Nintendo can get away with anything. That's why they don't try hard. Yeah, dude, it's getting to about half the generate, or it's more than halfway through the life cycle of that Switch. So yeah, dude, they're gonna need to do something pretty soon, or they're gonna get left in the dust. But they don't care about being left in the dust. I mean, if that Switch is still selling out and still selling good, more power to them. It just really sucks that we're going to have to buy all these games again on the next Nintendo Switch when they do their ports, man. Ooh, I think Assassin's Creed will work fine as a service-based game. Ubisoft does a pretty, yeah, dude. I'm perfect. For the most part, I'm perfectly okay with it. For the Assassin's Creed, I mean, it is what it is, dude. I like Assassin's Creed. I'll keep playing it and buying it, whatever. I mean, if it starts to suck and it turns into something garbage, then yeah, dude, it'll be over. But also the next projects I'm working on have some very interesting mechanics. Can't wait for you guys to experience it, dude. I'm pretty happy. I want to see how those turn out, Sev. I definitely will. Once they come out, just drop, just let me know exactly which ones they are. I'll pick them up, man. With the game drought, there was a nice refresher. Yeah, dude, EA tried what Ubi is doing now, and in the end, they ended up in Game Pass. Yeah, well, if they, Ubisoft is trying to go for that free play model, whatever. So in the end, I don't really care. I mean, it's either gonna be successful or they're gonna fall on their face and go back to making the games I want. So either way, I'll give it a try. I really like Ubisoft games. Like, I pretty much buy every single one of them. So, I mean, I'll give it a try. When it comes to like the whole how the workers are getting treated there, like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think anybody should have to go to work and feel like and feel anxious or have anxiety, but at the same time, like, I don't know, man. Nintendo is guilty of what I call bare minimum. They put in the bare minimum effort to appease fanboys and to make a quick buck, and then they move on. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, they'll upgrade this Switch to a Pro or a Switch 2, and then they will remake all these games, so it doesn't matter. You're making the third-party Strand game? Yes, he is. No, I'm just joking. It's going to be an awesome mobile game. The newest dude, if it turns into a mobile game, I don't want nothing to do with it, man. Yep, I can't wait for the next-gen Nintendo ports. Yeah, they're coming, man. You better be ready. Dude, they've already got them all made, too. They're already all made. They're just waiting. They're just trying to sell out the rest of the chips they got with the Nintendo, and then they'll put the new one out. So, I mean, yeah, I get it. They put in that order, so they got to sell them all. And they're like, well, maybe if we refresh it with an OLED and a little bit more memory, people will buy them still. So, yeah, I'm not at liberty to say right now, but I am excited working on it. So that's good. Strand game confirmed. Hey, those Strand games. Hey, as long as I get a freaking run around and Bretta, your other stream is still going. Oh, I'm pretty sure I canceled that. It should be stopped. If not, I'll let it go all night. Who cares? Well, I will check it here in a minute, but yeah, I've completely logged out of that YouTube. I'm on a completely different app, using the StreamYard one. So I don't know. It might. What did you think about I'm kind of happy about the RoboCop thing, dude. I grew up in the 80s. I like RoboCop, so I'll definitely be playing that. I'm pretty sure I'll pick that up and give it a try. Well, Strand game is trademarked, so I guess it'll have to be Strand like. Yeah, exactly, guys. I think Nintendo find it extremely hard to abandon the freaking portable gaming. I mean, they put it now with dude. There's no way they're getting out of the portable thing, dude. They're gonna have to keep evolving the Switch, in one way or another. So I mean, that's good and that's bad. You know, I just it's gonna take a while before that stupid Switch gets to where the technology can be a lot stronger handheld, but they should have put like some sort of a processor in the dock or something to give us our 4K, man. It's getting ridiculous. When it comes to working with a publisher, Microsoft and Xbox are the easy and fair, but PlayStation is hard. Let's see what that said. PlayStation is hard work with high expectations, and you don't really care about you as an individual. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I could see that they only care about the bottom line. Yeah, that's probably pretty true. Reindeer, who people got Dustin or Connor? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I'm a little retarded on that. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said retarded. That's not politically correct, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Forgive me for saying the R word. Yeah, dude. I love RoboCop, man. Got to go out and buy a Ford Taurus in time for RoboCop. Yeah. PlayStation is very corporate entity. I think that Microsoft will be worse. But after working with both, I was shocked to find out PlayStation was more corporate than a juggernaut like Microsoft. Yeah, I mean, Microsoft's really got to get going, get that the trust of the community in the gaming, get the trust of the gaming community back behind it. And the only way they can move forward with something like a service, like a streaming service like Game Pass, they're going to have to wear that freaking. They're going to have to indefinitely wear that that customer that consumer friendly badge for indefinitely. Now, Randy Ramsey, welcome to the show. I do not recognize your name, but thank you for coming. Dustin. Yeah, see, I still don't know what the Dustin means, man. Microsoft learned its lesson in Xbox One. UFC fight. It's this Saturday. What's up, Darkest Hero? How's it going, man? So basically, when I made that Nintendo video yesterday, I was really looking forward to possibly being able to use that Ethernet port as a way to give me my 4K image on the Nintendo Switch when docked. Apparently, Nintendo is not going to use that, so it's like it's really frustrating, guys. It's starting to I'm starting to get a little irritated with Switch. I mean, I've been kind of holding off, and if I'm not going to be able to play Breath of the Wild 2 at a higher than 540p resolution, then I'm gonna be a little upset about that, man. Like, I don't know if they could. I don't know if it would be feasible for them to launch this OLED model. You know, I mean, maybe if they got a lot of chips, you know, a lot of stock left of that Tegra 1 Mako chip, maybe they can. But Dustin, the YouTuber, I don't know. Microsoft leading in consumer-friendly practices this generation at least, but they have always been good to work for. You get a lot of creative liberty there. PlayStation has a template to follow. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. I'm pretty sure they've got their little. That's why all the games are basically the same thing, and they're all pretty safe. Yeah, I do think we need a Sega console back. Honestly, I think that Microsoft should just partner with Sega and then start marketing the Xbox Series X and Series S as the new Dreamcasts in Japan, man. But yeah, guys, as far as I'm concerned with Nintendo's new little Switch, I'm probably gonna pick it up just because I need a new Switch. But um, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed if the next year they come out with an upgraded model that will do 4K. But I mean, they've already shown that they could boost the third person open world adventures. Those are great, Severin. I love those kind of games. They just need to make a lot more of them. But they need to make other stuff too. So can't just, have that as their one trick pony. You get what I mean? One trick pony. Yeah, they're gonna have to move forward into some other spaces. Maybe bring back what was it? Killzone? No, not Killzone. Yeah, it's Killzone, huh? Yeah, they're gonna have to bring some of these other games back, and go into multiplayer stuff like that. But when it comes to I am a little disappointed about the whole Nintendo OLED thing now that I think about it. If they really are not going to take advantage of this stuff and give us some way to maybe stream better visuals while we're playing the game natively, that is going to freaking suck, man. That really sucks. More than enough of those for people like you who like them frog, but what about others who want something? Yeah, exactly. They do need to. I think they do need to diversify. Definitely, I definitely feel like they do, and I kind of feel like with VR they have kind of went out more into the VR first person shooter space. No, not at all. I definitely don't think that's too much to ask. I think that Sony is trying. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm pretty hard on Sony lately, just because I've been a PlayStation fan for well over 25 years. So I do kind of tend to get a little hard on them. I mean, if it was the other way around and I was on Xbox that long, I'd probably be mad angry at Xbox right now for not having anything not having any first party exclusives out right now. And I would be praising Sony for putting stuff out. But dude, I've invested a lot of time and a lot of money into PlayStation. So when it gets to the point where, all of these games, I do, dude, I give Sony this year so far for the first half of this year, I give them about a C. I give them about a C when it comes to, a grade. Microsoft right now, I don't know if they're about a C2 right now. I mean, I can only live on upgrades for so long. Grateful that they're free, but I think that the next half of this year for Microsoft is going to be far better. I'm really excited about that. You give Sony a B. Well, I would have given them a B, Azu, if they would have sold me Returnal at $50 and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart at 60. Then I would have been able to give them a B. But right now, with feeling like the games are overpriced, yeah, I mean, and I mean the Ghost of Tsushima upgrade is going to go on, the last half of the year. So I'm hoping that those upgrades were worth the $30. I mean, they probably will be, but at the same time, you never know. I mostly play third party on my PS4. Third party. I mostly play third party all on my Xbox now. Maybe if I had not bought a 4K TV last year, I probably would have still been 100% like Sony's my freaking jam, dude. But no, I give Sony an F on the developer side of things. They suck. Also an F on pro consumer practices for Sony. Yeah, I guess if I was to break it into categories, I could definitely give them some F somewhere. But I feel like an overall C. I mean, just enough to pass. Same with Xbox, just enough to pass. Neither one of them have really done enough to. Microsoft has been a lot more positive. It's been a lot more positive being a Microsoft or an Xbox fan, but at the same time, they really. I really do hope that everything they put out at the end of the year really does a good job. I give Sony a B for their presentation and hype they create without saying anything. Yeah, Microsoft was unlucky with its release, but they had mini games in Game Pass to survive. I agree, but at the end of the year, Microsoft. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's definitely Microsoft's to lose at the end of this year. That's for sure, dude. Everything they showed is got me pretty hyped. Like, I'm pretty happy about it, and I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff that they have coming out. So at the same time, yeah, exactly. You get a proper lip sync for Ghost. $30 is worth it. Might as well just make it an even 50 or an even 60. You know what I mean? Like, let's just try to be even. Problem is, Sony will have great releases from Jan to next. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that PlayStation is going to come back swinging pretty hard next year, and that's good. I mean, if they at least give me Horizon Zero Dawn this year, I'll be satisfied. Like, I'll be satisfied with Horizon Forbidden West. I mean, that's like one of the only games I really wanted to play. And if I literally went a whole year on the PlayStation 5, until that for if it launches in December or something, that's going to be pretty disappointing, to tell you the truth, man. Xbox has steady lineup for exactly. I mean, Xbox has got a whole next year. I don't know, man. What's on tap for discussion today, buddy? So we have the Nintendo Switch disappointment, and what's up, Game Punisher, and the PlayStation disappointment. I was going to talk a little bit about the Assassin's Creed thing going, the Infinity going to a live service thing, and also there was something else. Oh, Test Drive Unlimited, the Solar Crown game. Like, I'm pretty freaking stoked for that. It comes out in Jan. It's going to be overshadowed by Elder Ring. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Which games are you talking about for January to May? Unless Horizon is delayed, I don't know of anything. God of War, Gran Turismo 7. They'll probably have something else ready to show by then. I don't know, man. I mean, to give you your only thumbs down, he'll be here soon, man. We like Jeffrey. So when it comes to my disappointment, all right, let's get my disappointment with the PlayStation State of Play out. The biggest thing I'm freaking disappointed is I still do not have information on when I can upgrade my SSD and my PlayStation 5. That is starting to really irritate the crap out of me. I downloaded something yesterday, and it told me for an update. I was downloading an update for a game I already have updated, and it would not let me download it because I didn't have enough space. So I had to delete another game because I needed to get in there. I wanted to play this game, and dude, I had to delete a whole game instead of being able to transfer it. So that really sucks, man. When I have to delete a game, I really want more space on my PlayStation 5. This is really starting to get irritating. Deathloop, people are either going to buy it or they're not. There is I don't even see any excitement for Deathloop, to tell you the truth, guys. Like, I'm not even really excited about it. I mean, it looks like a game that I'm going to play for a couple of hours and then I'll never play again. So I don't know. The GT7 and God of War have any windows for 2022? Might be. I'm thinking April and maybe I'm thinking maybe January and April. I mean, I could see them launching God of War in April like they did the last one. I could see them launching Gran Turismo in either January or February. So I do think they're going to be early 2022. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. Thought God of War was coming out around May. Yeah, April, May. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I heard you got to have good internet, so no data caps and flight sim. I have no data caps, but my internet speed is pretty low. I think it might. I have gigabit internet, and I have no data caps, so I'm hoping I'm going to be okay with that. Finally, have valid criticism for Xbox. Why did it take this long to get frame rate boost for Dark Souls 3? I saw that was a rumor. Or it was going to get it, but I don't know if it's actually live yet. So I did see that today too. But yeah, PS4 Pro had it uncapped for years, making the PS5 version to 60 frames a second. See, I'm fair, LOL. Yeah, exactly. I have it on both consoles, so it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, I would prefer to play it on the PlayStation 5 just to be completely honest, because it was actually a 1080p where it's like 900p on Xbox, man. So yeah, that's kind of disappointing. And 60 frames a second on the PlayStation 5 now. Froggo, how much you want to bet they're going to show some BS God of War trailer that isn't actual gameplay, and Sony fans will love it, but they're not even going to show that this freaking. They're not showing anything that has to do with God of War, guys. They said God of War, nothing else is going to be in it. All they said was delayed to 2022. You really think they're going to release them with less than 6 months pre-release marketing? Probably. I hope so, dude. If they keep doing this whole freaking dragging their feet marketing bullcrap, dude, I'm going to get pretty pissed at PlayStation. I'm already pretty irritated with it. Yeah, Frog, you should be set. Yeah, I'm hoping Flight Sim is going to be good, man. I'm so. The thing I'm most excited for Flight Sim is to see how this new technology is going to work and how it is going to enhance the experience for next gen games. Like, I'm pretty stoked about it, guys. They confirmed it a few moments ago. Oh, they did? While I was live, they really did. Did they drop a bunch more FPS boost games? Let's get on here and look, man. Got to look now. Gosh dang it. Sorry, guys. Let's just see. Xbox. Yeah, we heard you. The team is thrilled to bring FPS boost to Dark Souls 3. This required a brand new technique unique to Dark Souls 3 to enable 60 FPS on the Series X. Huge thanks to our partners at From Software and Bandai Namco for their partnership and support. Dude, I wonder if is that all it's getting? Is just that? We've updated with FPS boost. Okay, so this is interesting, dude. So they actually had help from Software to do this. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 is FPS boosted. It might be a shadow drop. Nope. I mean, oh boy, let's see. Oh, come on, Jason Revenue. Don't forget to reboot your console. Yeah, I will reboot it, but any resolution boost? Any resolution boost to go with that FPS boost? Well, they. Okay, so I'm gonna have to check that Dark Souls 3 out. See how that feels now, because 60 FPS in Dark Souls 3, I don't care if it's freaking 900p, dude. I will try to play that again on that, just because it does feel pretty good on the PlayStation 5, but I want to see it on the Xbox now too. Oh shit, MVM. Yeah, well, I'm playing Yakuza Like a Dragon on my Series X, and I'm happy with it. Yeah, it's a pretty good game, man. I do like it. PS5 next exclusive titles should be titled Generations. Generations, huh? That's pretty funny, man. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Like, I need to stop probably being so freaking hard on PlayStation, but at the same time, like, I expect better, man. Yeah, dude, they need to fix Bloodborne, that's for sure. I want a resolution boost with that though too, man. So if they're bringing that to PC, they better be bringing us a pretty solid PS5 patch. That is pretty cool. Now if they're working with, dude, did you see Tim Dog slap Crap Gamer on Twitter today? It was insane. No, I didn't. Crap Gamer's starting to irritate the hell out of me, bro. All of his little dumb stuff that he keeps putting out, it's like, I just want to tell him, like, guys, quit getting the freaking PlayStation crazies all hyped up, dude. There's nothing. They got nothing, bro. They're not talking about nothing, man. They're showing you Microsoft first party games now. Like, come on, man. They basically told the fans to go screw themselves. We ain't doing no E3 show. We're not going to show you anything. We're not going to give you any hype. Nope. You just got to keep buying our system, man. got to understand that Sony is desperate when they bring their big guns, Naughty Dog, to present. Yeah. What did Naughty Dog present now? Another freaking social justice game or what? Oh, dude, I can't believe I didn't see that. Well, I mean, he just announced it 53 minutes ago. I was already getting ready for streaming and stuff. So, yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty happy. I'm grateful that I'm getting upgrades for my games. Like that's pretty good. I like the fact that Microsoft is doing what they can to upgrade our games, and I can't wait for stuff to start coming. Nothing but when you do something, it's going to be time. Yeah, exactly. I really hope that they start bringing more games to backward compatible. I would really like to play Test Drive Unlimited too, while I'm waiting for the next one. Oh yeah, you guys really think we're going to need another Need for Speed game in 2022 with Test Drive Unlimited, and we'll have already had Forza Horizon 5 for a freaking year at that point. I got to see if that other stream is still going. Oh, it looks like they might have stopped it. I can't believe Sony guy, a crap camera, doesn't play games. He plays corporation. Yeah. I don't know, man. It doesn't ever look like he's on there. Am I?
Hello and welcome back to Broadway X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and tonight I want to talk about the
Yeah, it looks like that is still the same stream. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's the same stream. So I can't believe Sony guys are actually not disgusted with the fact that The Last of Us is already being remade. Did they announce that? Where the hell have I been, man? Sorry guys, I got a full-time job too. That did they really announce that, Naughty Dog? I'm gonna be so irritated if that's the case. Naughty Dog news. DLO didn't need a remake. Yeah, I don't think it needs a remake, man. It just not. I think they need to move on with that. Yeah, no. They need to move on with that now. I'm over the Last of Us series, dude. I don't want another game. I do not want another Last of Us game. I really don't. I'm completely satisfied with that experience. I don't ever want to see another Last of Us game again. I don't want them to remake them. I guess if they want to do a free upgrade for The Last of Us 2, I'd definitely play some more of that. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't want any more Last of Us games. I don't even care. Like I'm just, I don't like, I don't want. Yeah, it's been confirmed. Naughty Dog is finishing it up. Sony tried to make Ben Studios help with it, but I remember reading all of that stuff, but I didn't know that they've actually like come out and been like, oh yeah, we're remaking The Last of Us. If they're doing that, I don't want it. I'm not gonna buy it. I think that's a waste of time and resources for them to be working on something like that when they should be doing, either a new Uncharted game or even a new Jak and Daxter, for freak's sakes. Maybe just bring out a new Jak and Daxter. I would definitely want to play a new Jak and Daxter, but I'm not really looking forward to any more Last of Us games. I'm done with that stuff. When it comes to when it comes to Naughty Dog, hey Momo, welcome to the stream. We live in an age of remakes for every new console instead of making sequels. Yeah, dude, I mean, some remakes, like I'm perfectly okay with remakes from like the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 era, but I mean remakes from like PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, man, no, dude, I want older games remade. I'm okay with that, but I mean, I want older games remade with better story, with better environments. Maybe rework the gameplay, stuff like that. Like Final Fantasy VII to the Final Fantasy VII remake. Like, that's cool, man. That's progress. That's exactly what I would love to see in more games going forward. Are they ever going to do the Jack and Daxter? Don't remember. Sony is all for AAA movie experiences now. Yeah, I mean, they were the first Uncharted was technically a Jack and Daxter game, just repurposed, you know. So yeah, I mean, the creative, I mean, they could definitely do that. I personally never really, still haven't finished Days Gone, so I don't know if I'd really want a sequel to that game yet. But I'd probably rather have a Days Gone sequel than another Last of Us. Man, I'm just kind of over The Last of Us. I don't really care about The Last of Us that much. I mean, it was fun and all when I played it, but gosh, dude, I'm done with that stuff. I just don't like what they're doing. You know, like they need to remake. Yeah, Metal Gear would be freaking awesome, dude. I would love it if they remade Metal Gear. That would be good. You know, I mean, like I'm pretty sure they could get Konami to be okay with it. I want a sequel to PC. Yeah, Project Cars. PC 2. Oh, politically correct too. I don't know. I don't know what you're meaning on that. RE2 and 3, yeah. Makes sense how old those. Yeah, dude. Anything from PS1 to PS2, I think we're definitely in a good position for remakes. PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, I just don't think that's even worth it. Without Kojima, never going to happen. Yeah, I don't think they will, but they might just give it to Kojima. That would be the smartest thing to do. I kind of see that as being a little freaking petty that they won't just give Kojima, you know, his game, you know, and let him continue to do what he loves with the Metal Gear franchise. I'm not going to lie though, Metal Gear Solid 5 was getting a little, I guess it wasn't really out there, but it was getting out there, to tell you the truth. I mean, I'm perfectly okay with them making another Metal Gear, but yeah, I don't know, guys. I kind of wish Kojima would just, you know, think up a whole nother stealth, you know, type game. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 was a little rough. It looked great and all. I mean, it was fun. I really enjoyed my experience with that, probably more than 4, but at the same time, I do. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed 5 for the most part. I really did. I thought it was pretty good. And then I just thought it was kind of getting out there, you know. Like, but then again, dude, that's Kojima. He's always making stuff that's kind of out there. Kind of wish Nintendo went the road of the publisher instead of selling BS hardware. Yeah, dude, that would have been a lot. If they would have went, you know, like, I don't know. Like, I'll tell you what, man, my kids love those Switches, bro. They don't even care about the graphics. I care about graphics because I'm an old freaking man and I can't see blurry 540p. But if Nintendo was to start, you know, competing in the hardware space again, I think, especially because they're using Nvidia. So I mean, they could definitely put something out there that could compete with. Give them a potato to play. Yeah. You can even unlock Raiden in Metal Gear Solid 5. Yeah, I never tried to go that far into that. It depends. Like sometimes I'll just beat a game just to beat it because I want to finish it. Sometimes I'll spend a lot more time playing around in it, but for the most part with Metal Gear Solid 5, I kind of just consumed that game and moved on. Yeah, I don't think after I beat it, I never turned it on again. I don't even have it on my hard drive anymore. Yeah, I mean, Nintendo's pretty good with their niche, but I do want to play Nintendo games at 4K. I mean, like Breath of the Wild. That was a really good game, a really good experience for me. I really liked playing that. I've been trying to get into this Monster Hunter Rise now for probably gosh, almost 2 weeks now, and man, I'm having a hard time, dude. Like I can't play it on the Switch in handheld mode, and I definitely like once you get out of like the little town and into like the little open worlds and stuff, like it freaking starts to look like a PlayStation 2 game, man. And as much as I want to enjoy it, I just, oh my gosh, man, like I am having a hard time playing on these visuals, man. They need to do something. 720p just isn't. Yeah, exactly. I can't do the low resolution anymore, man. It doesn't look good to me, and I'm so spoiled with all the other stuff that it's getting kind of hard for me to play Switch games. Like I can do the Marios, and like the Breath of the Wild did not look too bad, but this Monster Hunter, it looks a little rough, man, in the open world. Jaycon, what's up, man? The LAN cable isn't going to help graphics. Yeah, exactly. I thought that they would probably use something like that, but nope. Nintendo isn't about giving you a better visual experience. They just want your money, and they are good with that. Nintendo holds a monopoly for handheld now. Yeah, basically, Sony's the last time Sony really had a good or a good console in that handheld race was the PSP, the original. I freaking love that thing. I still play on my PSP. I wish I still had my PSP, to tell you the truth, man. It took a crap a long time ago, and I don't want to buy. Well, I mean, I guess I could probably find one used, but I had the first edition, the big black one. What was that game like? It was kind of like Diablo, like a Diablo game, but it was only on the PSP. I forgot what the name it was. Untold or gosh, I really love that game, dude. I played the crap out of that. I mean, like video game, not it's mobile gotchas. Yeah, mobile phones hold it. Your laptop or computer is probably more capable than a Switch, so you should probably get Rise on a PC when that. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I know my NVIDIA graphics card in here is definitely better than what the Switch has, so I probably will just get it on here and see how much better it looks. Why would Nintendo got fixed one for the biggest complaints? Joy-Con drift. It literally makes no sense. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like that Joy-Con drift, dude. I've experienced it now on all the freaking Joy-Cons we got. So yeah, that really sucks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to possibly getting Rise on the PC. I'll just play it on my laptop with a controller. I mean, I think that Switch Pro controller I think I could use this on the PC too, can't I? The Switch Pro. So I'll probably just save that for that and buy more Joy-Cons. No, I don't want to buy any more Joy-Cons. They're garbage. They feel cheap and chintzy, and I don't like the way they feel in my hand. Yeah, I don't think I'll buy any more. Once my kids' Joy-Cons completely go out to where they can't play, you can connect your laptop to a TV. Yeah. Off-topic question. Andrew, what's your favorite handgun? Are you a gun nut? Because I am. No, not really a big gun nut. I like, if anything, I would like the Sig Sauer P227 or whatever. I don't know exactly what it is, but I like them Sig Sauers. They're pretty cool. But no, I'm not a big gun nut, man. I should be, but I'm not. Oh, I'm more into video games, man. I don't know, man. Yeah. I wasn't even expecting 4K. I think it's kind of overkill for Nintendo, but at least do a 1080p for. Yeah. Sig. Yeah, dude, at least 1080p for the Switch, man. That would be pretty freaking good if we had one. I don't know, man. I'm kind of a little miffed with Nintendo, to tell you the truth. I wanted to be excited for this new Switch, but I mean, in the end, like the only reason I'm getting one is because I need another one. Is because the GameStop trade in for the Switch is 170. Yeah, cost me 205 for the OLED. I'm getting the OLED model just because I need a third Switch, so I don't have to share with the kids anymore. They're kind of sticky. So I'm just gonna get that one for me and my wife, and we'll just play on that. So, I mean, my wife will probably. My wife is. Oh gosh, my wife is gonna play it far more than I am. So, um, yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Yes, I am excited for Elden Ring. Um, I was expecting a new console, completely abandoning Portal. Most of the player base of Nintendo does not even take it out of the dock. Yeah, I am excited for Elden Ring. So it's gonna be. I really want to explore that world in Elden Ring. That thing looks freaking amazing. I wish they would do something to make the characters look a little better, but I mean they've still got till January to fix that. So I mean, basically, as it sits right now, like we're not going to have to be waiting for games much longer. I mean, this month now is going to start kicking off some stuff toward the end of the month. So we're basically pretty set for the end of the year, and then it looks like next year is starting off pretty good too. You know, we'll get Elden Ring, we'll possibly get like Gran Turismo in the first couple of months. We'll probably get. I'm excited about nothing right. Azu, come on, man, you got to be excited about something, anything. No, I'm just joking. I don't know, man. I'll be honest with you guys. Sometimes it really is hard to start getting excited about stuff that you know you get all excited and hyped for these games, and then when you get them and they're just not the experience you want, and then you play games that yeah, the game looks like a last gen game, but the graphics aren't bad. Yeah, I mean the characters look like a last gen game, but the visuals of the world and stuff, I really like the way. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that Kenya. That's gonna be pretty cool. I have been looking at that. I want that Sifu game too. To tell you the truth, that looks way fun. That looks like that Rise to Honor, that Jet Li game that came out on PlayStation 2. That looks pretty. That looks pretty cool, man. I am excited for Sifu. That is for sure. Dude, I'm so freaking happy about Forza Horizon 5 and Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. I could care less if I ever see another Need for Speed game again, dude. What Need for Speed's been doing for this last while? Hey, Russell Bellamy, how you doing, man? What's up, Andrew? I hope you're doing okay. Today, I'm back at the beginning where you're talking about the new Switch. Gave you that. Cool, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Go ahead and chime in whenever you want to. Seafood, Ghostwire Tokyo looks interesting. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm really not feeling Deathloop or Ghostwire Tokyo, to tell you the truth. Neither one of those games have really got me too excited. It's probably just because I haven't seen enough, and usually games like that like kind of throw me off, like the way they look and stuff. It depends on how good the story is what will drag me in. I'm probably more excited about Ghostwire Tokyo than I am Deathloop. I do kind of feel like Deathloop is going to be a failure just because a lot of PlayStation ponies are going to probably they're probably going to blacklist it. You know what I mean? Like they're probably just going to not care about it just because. Excited for Seafood, yeah. Yeah, I'm really not into the competitive. Yeah, give me the Evil Within 3 too. Yeah, I'm not into really. I am into competitive multiplayer, but not Deathloop. I don't know, dude. The aesthetics of Deathloop just I don't know if I want to play it. Like I don't know, man. I don't know if it's I mean, because it could turn out to be something good, like a Hitman game, so it might be good. But then again, it could turn out or like a Hitman / freaking Rainbow Six, like the old style Rainbow Sixes where you set up and plan and do all this stuff. I mean, like it could turn out to be a cool game, and I guess we'll find out more on Thursday about what it really is going to be. But at the same time, wait, isn't Thursday tomorrow? Yeah, Thursday's tomorrow, right? Yeah. So we'll find out tomorrow exactly what it's going to be, and that or more of what it's going to be, and that'll be pretty good. PS has until Starfield. If it's anything close to Skyrim, it's over. Oh yeah. I am more excited about longer games like Starfield than I am. I don't know, guys. Okay, so here's my thing. Like I used to freaking love Sony first party games, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, but then we started getting all these big open world games from like Ubisoft and other like Witcher 3 and stuff. And now, dude, I love Witcher 3 more than any PlayStation first party game I've ever played. Like Witcher 3 is my number one game right now. And like I don't know what it is that I love so much about The Witcher 3. I love it, dude. It's medieval in its aesthetic. So I love that. Like right there, I'm sold. Sword fighting. I love swords and stuff. There's armor sets in it. Like everything about that game is just like I love it. Geralt, I do. I like The Witcher 3. Like that's probably my favorite game of all time. Yes, of course I love Yennefer. Actually, I would be with Triss if I had to choose. I mean, I do like Yennefer. I mean, like, but Triss is probably the one Triss is the one I chose to spend my life with. I brought her out to my vineyard, and now she just sits on the chair all day, and it's pretty cool, man. Witcher 1 is better. I have never played Witcher 1. I am currently kind of working my way through the second game, but yeah, Red Heresy. Yeah, I don't know. I just like her personality more than Yennefer, I guess. I just like the fact I don't know. Like if I had to choose, I'd pick Triss for sure. Yeah, I got The Witcher 3 on both PS4 and PC. I have it on PS4 and Xbox One. It's PC exclusive, I think. Yeah, I think The Witcher 1 is definitely a PC exclusive. I would really love for them to do like a remake of the first one and the second one, that it is more, well, I don't know. I guess, yeah, and no. I like playing The Witcher 2 the way it is. I like the fact that it's in 4K on the Xbox, and it does look a lot better. Bloodborne is one of the most unique games I've played. Honestly, the only Eldritch game displayed. So yeah, I do like. Okay, so I do like Bloodborne. Bloodborne is definitely in my top 10. I just don't know if it. I just don't know if it's like in the. I mean, I guess it might be in the top 5, but I haven't really thought about my list in a long time, guys. I might have to do that soon and like really think about it, because there's been some really good experiences last generation, but then there's just been so much freaking garbage in between. Like, you just get so hyped for these games and you play them and they're like, yeah, that was a good story. But then like I don't know. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad, man. The E3 didn't do it justice. People thought it was a zombie game. Then it got freaky. Oh, which one are we? Oh, yeah. I think the PC is the premium gaming experience. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. Can I get Witcher 1 on Game Pass? No, I think Witcher 2 you can buy on the Xbox, though. I know you can buy the Witcher 2. It is backward compatible. Hey, Filkshun, Frike Sean. I don't know how to say your name, dude. I couldn't get into the controls of Witcher 2. That made me skeptical of Witcher 3, but I love Witcher 3. Yeah. I definitely, that's kind of what's putting me off on the Witcher 2 playthrough, is kind of the controls, like trying to relearn all that stuff. Did you see Digital Foundry sent Doom Eternal's new update drops the game as low as 1080p rarely, but Xbox maintains high resolution. The power is starting to show. Yeah, I mean, the power's been starting to show for a long time, though. Um, PlayStation 5 is, I mean, the Xbox is going to leave it, pretty shortly to an extent. I mean, PlayStation 5 is still going to give you a pretty decent resolution, a pretty decent gameplay. Oh, I'm amazed at just how well the Doom is running on that. Oh, did you guys see this this thing somebody made this this video saying that the Plague Tale Innocence has better shadows on the PlayStation 5. Dude, the PlayStation 5 crushes a lot of blacks. So when it comes to like shadows and stuff, everything just kind of looks darker, which in some ways looks better, but it doesn't really look better. I think the Thunder Lotus Sondered is a really great Lovecraftian game. Guys, every time I try to get, I was thinking about getting that Sunken City. I downloaded like a demo on the Xbox, and I mean, it looks like it's probably okay. I've just never really gotten to the Lovecraftian. So if I do play a Lovecraftian, that'll probably be the first one I play. I've really been thinking about picking it up on the Xbox Series X version, but I don't want to buy it and then not play it, if that makes sense. Like I do want to play like one of those games because I do hear a lot of good about them. But I just haven't been able to bring myself to purchase that because I do not know if I want to. Hey, Christian, how you doing, man? I don't know if I want to like throw that money at it. I kind of want to start being a little more selective on what I buy too, guys, because I buy so many freaking games, and having this channel has like really started helping me not buy so many different so much different stuff. Oh, do you think Rift and Clank or Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is worth the full price tag? I think it's worth $60, man. That's kind of where I'm at. It's definitely it is the best Ratchet and Clank game I've ever played. It looks better than any PlayStation 5 game on the market right now. It like the gameplay is solid. The stuff that they've added to it is definitely a step in the right direction, and it pushes that franchise forward. So, I mean, at the end of the day, your purchase of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart full price is more aligned with, do you want to see what the PlayStation 5 can do? Or, I mean, you're going to pay that premium just to see what the PlayStation 5 can do. I definitely think it's definitely worth $60. It was a good experience, a little bit on the short side. I did rush through it though to try to get a review out for it. So yeah, I mean it is pretty good. Frank Sean, okay, it's friction for Witcher 3 reprogrammed. The way I looked at game value, Witcher 3 reprogrammed the way I look at game value. Like a game like Witcher 3 is worth $70 for hundreds of hours of gameplay. No 10-hour gameplay. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's and see, that's kind of where I base my time. Like any Ubisoft game I buy, I know they're worth the money, so I don't have no problem picking up the ultimate edition of that for like the $100. I don't really care because I know I'm going to get more than 100 hours out of that. So that's money for me well spent. Whereas something like Ratchet and Clank for $70 and I get 10 hours. Oh man, yeah, that's a little bit tough, but I do think I'll wait for it to drop to $30. Yeah, I think it's worth $60, guys. I honestly do. I do think the Ratchet and Clank game is worth $60. It was definitely a good experience. The only reason that it would push it up to the $70 is purely because you want to see what your PlayStation 5 can do. Because that ray tracing on the 4K 30 mode is unbelievable, dude. The way they've got that, it looks really good. And the 4K 60 mode, it definitely stays pretty sharp and crisp the whole way through. I'll wait till the 6 year. I'll wait till the 6 year for PS5. I don't know. I mean, some games come out and they're worth $70. Some games come out and they're worth $570, man. You just never know when that exclusive is going to hit the PlayStation 5. That's going to make that $500 purchase really worth it, because dude, I bought an Xbox Series S for one game, man. I only wanted to play the Blizzard Mountain. So I bought an Xbox purely for that game. Dude, imagine if Sony brought out Destruction All Star. Oh yeah, dude, that would have been so terrible, man. That game I played for 10 minutes and I was like, nope, I'm good. Yep. Yeah, that Destruction All Stars was not a great experience. Guys, I'm sorry, man. I'm so freaking tired. Or not tired, I'm just yawning because work's been pretty tough these last little while. Resident Evil 8 was too short, and the graphics was not much improvement for RE7. It actually seems worse. So, what did you play? Did you play it on the PS4 Pro? I played it on the Xbox One X, and it was native 4K when it first came out. Capcom did lower the resolution to hit that 60 frames a second, but when my playthrough, I thought it was great, dude. It was in 4K, so yeah, dude, I had a good time with it. I think you probably played it on the. Oh, you played it on the PS5, or did you play it? Okay, so you're only running the PS4 Pro enhanced version of it. Like if you had it on the Xbox, it's completely. I think the PS4 Pro version topped out at like a 1440p or something. RE8 graphics is good. What the hell? Yeah, RE8 graphics on the Xbox looks amazing. Like it looked amazing when I played it. It was a native 4K, but it would drop into the lower and upper 50s a lot. So they lowered the resolution on that guy. That's why we can't let them dictate the prices on some of these games. Yeah, I think that I honestly think PlayStation should take a more measured approach when it comes to pricing the games. They should definitely have like a certain barrier of entry for that $70 price hike. Wasn't RE7 like 56 gigs or 70, but RE8 is only 22? Yeah, that's definitely true. RE7 was a lot bigger download, that's for sure. Oh wait, yeah, it was like 45 gigs on the. I don't remember. Yeah, the RE8 is a pretty small game, guys. Like it, I got through it in like 3 hours. So I mean, RE2 remake took me about 7 or 8 hours to get through on the first playthrough, but RE3 was really, really short. But I still liked it. I did not mind. I was actually, when I beat that game, I was like, wow, dude, I was kind of relieved. I was like, man, this is not bad. It took me like 7 hours and 13 minutes to get through Resident Evil 8. Oh wait, was he talking about? I thought we were talking about Resident Evil 3 remake, dude. Sorry, Momo. Yeah, dude, I played Resident Evil 8 on the Xbox Series X, bro. It looked freaking pretty good. I played through the whole thing in the ray trace mode. Did we? I'm not sure if it's something with compression. Why was I thinking that we were talking about freaking Resident Evil 3 remake, dude? What the freaking hell? I'm sorry, dude. I went on some tangent about a game we're not even talking about. That's funny, dude. Actually, I think Resident Evil 8 or Village is my favorite Resident Evil to date now. I really like the whole supernatural. I really like the supernatural aspect of that Resident Evil, like the werewolves and stuff like that. I thought that was great. I thought that was thinking outside of the box. They definitely brought something to the table that was like, wow, man, this is kind of exciting again. So I liked Resident Evil Village. The graphics, depends on how far you're sitting back too, Momo. If you're sitting right next to your 4K TV playing that game, dude, it looks freaking amazing. There's so much fidelity in that damn game. But if you start getting away from it, like 5 foot to 5 to 8 feet, yeah, it definitely it looks kind of samey. This is late, but Rift Apart is not worth the price, in my opinion. The story is nothing special. The game can be repetitive at times. Besides the great visuals, the gameplay feels lazy for a 12-hour game. Yeah, I mean, like my experience with Rift Apart, it was pretty samey for the most part. The same boss fight, like over and over and over again. But when it comes down to it, like, I don't know. I personally thought it was. I think it's all right, a $60 price, but I mean, like most people are just going to have to decide if that game's right for them. I mean, it's a teen game, a teen rated game. So, I mean, it's basically designed for kids, but I mean, people like us that are starved for something on our PlayStation 5 are like, okay, I got to have something. So yeah, dude, it was an easy sell for a lot of people that would normally not go out of their way to buy a Ratchet and Clank game because yeah, like why would we? RE3 remake looks beautiful. Also, yeah, dude, I love that game. Yeah, we talked about the Dark Souls FPS boost. I didn't even know it. Somebody in here, Darkest Hero, told me about it, and yeah, I saw something on it earlier, but then I did read a text from Jason Ronald that said that yeah, dude, it's confirmed, man. So that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna check that out probably later tonight. Well, maybe I don't know. It depends on how much longer I go on the stream. It's already 8:30. No, I don't think I'll. Yeah, maybe I will. No, I don't think I'll check it out tonight. I don't think I'm gonna have time because I was gonna keep the stream going because it kind of abruptly quit the last one last night. We only went for about an hour, so I'm trying to get more screen time in, like on these lives because, dude, I like doing these lives. I like talking to my community, man. This is like really cool. I get a lot more stuff. It gives me like when I'm sitting there just doing videos, like I'm kind of like. I don't know. Like I feel like I'm just talking to myself, you know, and I don't know, man. I don't want to be a narcissist because I love everything I do, man. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty excited about the FPS boost. It's already running at 60 frames a second on the PlayStation 5 because of the uncapped frame rate. So this is going to be interesting to see. They did say, like Jason Ronald did say that they partnered with From Software to actually implement this, so it should be a pretty solid 60 FPS. I'm just wondering if we're actually going to get any kind of a resolution boost. If they just bring it up to like 1440p, I'd be happy. Yeah, I enjoyed it, but just not worth the full price. Yeah, exactly. I think $60. If you have to have it just because you want to see, like. I don't see, this is where I'm at. I don't think $60 is an unfair price, but I definitely feel like it would be a lot better played on PS Plus, dude. You know what I mean? Like I can't argue with that. I talk to myself, LOL. Yeah, I know. It feels so lonely making videos, man. And I don't know. I tend to ramble a lot too when I'm making those freaking videos. Just got off work. Just wanted everyone to know that work sucks. Hey, dude, I completely feel you. I feel your pain, man. We're here for you. You told us your wife has no interest in talking the games with you. Yeah, exactly. She doesn't, dude. She doesn't have any interest in games unless it's Aladdin unless it's like, I mean, she'll play Monopoly on it. She'll play some stuff. Dude, she has been, I do have to give her credit, man. She has been playing It Takes Two with me on the PlayStation 5. Every once in a while, like we'll play that and like she's pretty good at it. So I know she likes it. I just don't think she feels like she can like actually just let loose and sit and play video games the way I do. I mean, nobody can do it the way I do it. No, I'm just I appreciate you, man. Darkest Hero. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all you guys, man. Thanks for coming and talking to me, dude. It makes it's helping restore that feeling, you know, of like being a gamer that I used to have. Like I used to, gosh dang, man, like like when I was younger, dude, it was like all of it, like that was all I would talk about, you know, like my friends and stuff. That's all we cared about. But then you grow up, man, and you kind of like you and your friends, you kind of go your own way and you get your families and stuff. And dude, I don't really talk to any of my friends that I grew up with. Every once in a while, I'll talk to my one best friend, dude, but yeah, like not enough to where, I mean, he lives in freaking Delaware now and I live here. So yeah, we never really talk to each other. It is worth getting Dark Souls 1 and 2, or should I just pick up 3? Well, 1 you can get because it's been remastered, so that one's pretty good. You can find the remastered one of that. Dark Souls 2, man, I mean, that one's fine too, I guess, but Dark Souls 3 is probably my favorite one, to be completely honest. I really like Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 was the first Dark Souls I beat. Bloodborne was the first Soulsborne game I beat. And now I've just been going back and forth to all kinds of games like Sekiro, Neo 1 and 2. I go to both of the Surge 1 and Surge 2. Those are both pretty decent games. Rift Apart will definitely be on yeah, exactly. Rift Apart's definitely going to PS Plus sooner or later. It's been a really bad year being a Sony fan. Yeah, I don't know if it's been a bad year. I'd say it's about a C grade. I kind of feel the same about Xbox right now for the first half of the year. They're both at about a C. Xbox has the potential to win this year and do something really good. Takes Two is yes, dude. It Takes Two is so freaking good. It's not even funny, man. I like that game. I definitely think that is a must play for any husband and wife, or husband and husband, or wife and wife. They should all play it. We wouldn't have to work anymore if we only dumped all our life savings into GameStop stock back. Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh, man. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 is pretty good, and it's usually on sale for like $20, man. You can usually find that on sale nowadays. C grade is a sucky grade. It's a passing grade. C's get degrees, bro. C's get degrees. Trust me, man. That should freak you out when you're thinking about going to see a doctor, because C's get degrees, man. It's kind of creepy too if you think about it. I wouldn't want a girl that looks C grade. I wouldn't want sex that's C grade. That's crappy. Hey, you know what, man? My wife plays a lot. Those dark anthology games. Yeah, those are pretty good, man. I like the first one. I played that first. Okay, so the first one was actually, that one on the PlayStation 4. Gosh dang it. What was the freaking name of that now, dude? I don't remember it, but that one was pretty dang good. And then the second one on the boat, or the boat, I played that one too. In case you got the PS4 Pro or PS5, Dark Souls has better resolution there. Can't go wrong getting. Yeah, exactly. If you got, I do recommend the PlayStation 5 version of Dark Souls 3, just because of the fact that you are getting a higher resolution. So, yeah, Toby, a C grade is I want my money back grade. Yeah, exactly. In case you have a PC Dark Souls. Yeah, exactly, dude. If you got a PC, man, that's where you want your Dark Souls at, because you're going to get way better frame. Jimmy Hoffa game. Sorry, watching conspiracy theories. It seems being average isn't acceptable anymore. Isn't C a 6? Yeah, about that. I know. I've played a lot of games that people have rated like 60s or whatever, and I've found an enjoyable experience in a lot of those. So, but seeing as I don't have to listen to anybody else's reviews anymore, I get to find out for myself, man. I don't know, man. The reviews on this channel aren't really doing that well, though. I'm gonna keep doing them just because, but like right now, I need to figure out a better way to do these reviews, because I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing them wrong. If you got a PC, that's where you want to get your Dark Souls at. Yeah. Like, let's see. The last review I did was on the Scarlet Nexus. That's only got like 126 views. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Ratchet and Clank. Well, 298 reviews for Ratchet and Clank. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that might. I'm going to keep doing the reviews. I was thinking about getting the new F1 2021, but seeing as EA now owns Codemasters, there's a good chance that it's going to be an EA Play within 6 months. And I probably, like, F1 is probably one of the racing games that I play the least. So I might just wait until that one goes into Game Pass or something, guys, because I don't know. So far, I give Series X a B plus for having the services locked down. Well, I mean that was last year when it launched. Definitely would be able to give it a B plus or even an A, you know, for that. And PlayStation basically would have got an A for launch as well because they did launch with exclusive games. So I mean, they both launched pretty good with I would say, you know, with like an A. But as it sits right now, with Microsoft basically delivering just, you know, a lot of perks and upgrades for, you know, the Xbox games, whereas PlayStation their output this far, I mean, yeah, that's why I'm giving them both a C, like for the first 6 months of this year. Um, yeah, that's the only reason why they're getting a C, just because of the output they've had since the first of the year till now. Not from launch. Like launch was a lot higher. Both of them had a lot higher grades, you know, than that. Thanks, man. Oh, Stars doing the BS videos of Crap Gamer. Oh, start doing the BS videos of Crap Gamer Frog with something running in the background and start saying unscripted at the start. Oh gosh, for reviews. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like maybe that might not be a bad idea. Actually, I was thinking about every time he makes a video, make an opposite video about the exact same title. Just change it up, you know, like he says, "Oh man, PlayStation drops the bomb on," and then I'll be like, "Oh, Xbox drops the bomb," and then like just kind of like reverse engineer what he says. I don't know, man. Oh gosh, I mean yeah, I don't know, just some stupid title that everybody will click on. Just make a career out of making fun of Crap Gamer. No, that I don't want to do that, man. I respect he's got his own thing going, and that's good, man. I don't want to be like one of them freaking drama YouTube guys, but I could see myself doing it pretty quickly, man. To tell you the truth, I could definitely see me jumping into that and start getting start being all drama and stuff. I don't know, man. I want my channel to grow, and I want it to grow with a good community, but at the same time, I don't mind calling somebody out or calling out, you know, stuff that it's like, hey, dude, you know, this is getting a little. You can join the PC Master Race and then make fun of all the crazy YouTubers. Oh god, yeah, that's true. I don't really want to make fun of them. I want to more or less call out their argument, you know, with some sort of logic. Unfortunately, drama gets. Yeah, that's very true, man. So if you guys see me posting drama stuff, just know it's for the clicks. No, I'm just. I'll just put, hey man, just for the clicks, man, just for the clicks. I just want the clicks. I don't really. I mean, if people are clicking on my stuff and only watching it for 30 seconds, that to me that's kind of a waste of my energy and my time to put out a video. I'm doing pretty decent now. Like my times have come up. I'm getting like an average of like 8 minutes of view time. So that's pretty decent. I think, you know, 8 minutes out of a 20-minute video. I would like it to be closer to 20 minutes. Like people, if I put out a 10-minute video, people actually watch the whole 10 minutes. I would be a lot happier with that. You are more moderate, Frog, so no calling out people. Not gonna worth it. Yeah, I do want to just be the moderate. You know, I do want to be moderate. You know, be able to call out, you know, each console, each platform, but at the same time, I want to bring a little bit of logic to what's going on in the gaming world. Like, I don't know, dude. I think we need to stop getting ourselves so freaking hyped up over everything that's launching and when it's going to come out. And at the same time, dude, I don't want to sit and like talk about, like, I mean, if it's not something that I'm like really thinking about, like, I don't want to go out of my way to make videos on every single freaking topic, because everybody else has already done it, dude. There's already 50 videos of every single. I put that Nintendo Switch video out, dude, and there were like 500 of them, man. I was like, man, mine got buried way down there and stuff. So we can call out Nintendo OLED. Like we can call out the Nintendo. The only reason I'm buying one of those is because I need another Switch, but at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I'm pretty disappointed that they're not going to use any of these features that are coming with it. I think they should use that LAN port to enhance the experience, you know, for like us 4K enthusiasts. Sorry, guys. I do play me some Mortal Kombat from time to time, and some Soul Calibur 6 and some Dead or Alive 6. That's about all the fighting games I play, though. I don't really. I would play Street Fighter still, but I don't know, man. I play those other three. Oh, and Injustice. I play Injustice sometimes. But yeah, that's about it. I don't really go out of my way to be competitive or anything in those, but I do like playing them. I do enjoy some of those. I wish Microsoft would bring back Tao Fang. That would be freaking pretty cool, dude. If they brought back Tao Fang, that was a cool game. I'm sure they're just going to update it again next year. Yeah. I mean, at this point, they are going to just keep updating. I don't know, man. I'm probably going to just buy that new Switch and then just call that until the next Switch comes out, like the Switch 2 or whatever. Or the next Nintendo. I'm probably going to buy this new OLED one, and then that's it. Like, I'm not buying any more until the next one comes out. Dead or Alive, Man of Culture. Oh, dude, I love Dead or Alive. It's such a good game. I've been playing Dead or Alive since the freaking Dreamcast, dude. When that game came out on Dreamcast, I was sold, dude. I love Dead or Alive, man. Freaking that game is so good. A travesty. No mention of Super Smash Bros. No, I didn't play it. No, I don't play Super Smash Bros, dude. Junior does, but I don't. At this point, how do you feel this year will end in PS5, Xbox? You know, Norris, welcome to the show, first of all. I think that we're probably looking at Microsoft's already showed us their lineup that's coming out. If all of that comes to fruition, Microsoft's going to be in a pretty good place, to say the least. If PlayStation can launch Horizon Forbidden West and maybe, you know, like Deathloop, Ghostwire Tokyo, some of the other games that they've already shown, I think it's going to be pretty close, honestly, to tell you the truth. I think both systems are going to do pretty good this year when it comes down to it. I'm rooting for both of them, to tell you the truth. I really want both of them to succeed, because the better the competition, the better the end results are going to be for all of us. But yeah, I think if everything they've got shown right now comes to fruition, I think we'll be pretty close to a tie, man. And the only reason I say a tie is because Microsoft really didn't drop anything the first of the year. You know what I mean? Like they've done a lot to enhance my experience, and I am forever grateful for that. But when it comes to the end of the day, bro, I mean, new content sells, man, and new content is important. I wish Microsoft resurrected Lionhead Studios and bring a new Black and White. Oh yeah, I remember those games. And Black and White were freaking pretty good. Yeah, Lionhead Studios. I mean, there was a lot of problems with that, but yeah, that would definitely be good. Most of the Lionhead Studios are at Playground Games now, though. So I mean, it's not like they're not working. Easy PC wins. You keep your old consoles, or depends. I basically sell all my old consoles. I get rid of them. I don't know what to do with my PS4 Slim. Yeah, dude, I usually sell them off like right before the new ones come out or right after they come out. I actually traded in my PlayStation 4 Pro before I got my PlayStation 5. I sold that off. They were given like $200 or something for it at GameStop, so I just sold it to them and got a new that new SSD for the Xbox. I don't know what to do with my I started Dead or Alive 1 on the PS1. Yeah. Dead or Alive was such a good game, Toby. It's still a good game. Like I love the newest one, and now on Xbox, it's so freaking amazing, dude. It's so freaking smooth. 4K at 60 frames a second. It's such a good experience now, man. It's a good paperweight. Yeah. Keep your PS4 slim. Yeah, you never know when you're gonna need it. Give it to a kid that needs it, man. If you just take it and take it over to your children's hospital, man. Wherever you're at, dude, just drop it off there. Let them kids play it, man. Give them like whatever PS4 games you have, you know. Let them little guys have it, you know. There's a lot of kids in those children's hospitals, man. They could definitely use something like that. So if you're cool with it, man, if you got I would drop that thing off, man. Yeah, I started with dinner. Dude, that is a big way. Yeah, I don't think you're really gonna need it. That's my opinion. If you're gonna if you don't need it and can't really get any money for it, just drop it off at the children's hospital. Let them kids play it, man. They'll enjoy it. Not sure why. Not sure you transferred all your saved data. Oh yeah, you need all your saved data too, though. Keep it because some save files can't be retrieved on your PS5 unless you have a PS4. Yeah, that really sucks, man. Nah, you can definitely get a PlayStation 4 save off your PlayStation 5. You just play the PlayStation 4 version on your PlayStation on your PlayStation 5. You can do it. It works. You just upload the save and then download it. I did it with Final Fantasy 7 Remake. I did it all from my PlayStation 5, so you don't need it. Wish I had another MLB The Show situation where Sony would allow some of their first party franchises to show up on Xbox and vice versa. Yeah, I think the show is going to be it for sure, and that's because the MLB said that they wanted them to do it. I think we still need to keep our exclusives. I'm kind of okay with Microsoft putting a few Bethesda games on PlayStation still, but I mean Starfield. I want Starfield to stay exclusive to Xbox. I want the Redfall to stay exclusive to Xbox. I'm perfectly okay with Elder Scrolls 6 going cross-gen or multi-plat. And I know that's probably going to sound a little mean or whatever, but I definitely feel like that one would be okay. I think that I would be okay with that. But Sony's going to have to trade us for God of War. I don't know. No, I'm just joking. Oh man. Yeah, I'm perfectly okay with Elder Scrolls and maybe Fallout continuing to be made for PlayStation, but Starfield and every other and everything else, no, they need to stay Xbox exclusive going forward. That's for sure. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know about the Fallout thing though. Um, yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe the next few years exclusives won't be a thing anymore. Yeah, maybe everything will just be on PC, and then we won't have to pick and choose anymore. We can all just grow up and get a PC. We won't have to buy these consoles anymore. That would be kind of ideal. You know what I mean? To be able to just buy everything on one console, or one PC, and then you can grow your PC experience, as much as you can afford or as much as you want to. I know that a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox Series X together is would be a pretty good PC, a pretty decent PC. I could probably get something more powerful than both of them for about $1,000. Possibly. I don't know. It just depends on pricing at the time and everything else. But yeah, I mean $1,000 would probably be a pretty decent entry level PC for sure. Or at least a good down payment, right? I was PC only between 2013 and 2017. Switch started me down a console spiral, I guess, but PC wasn't a catch-all by any means. Yeah, I think there's things that are definitely going to frustrate me in the PC experience. So that's why I want to remain like console gaming for all of my stuff. The only thing I'm really excited about getting a PC for is for sim racing. And that's mainly because I'll be able to get like a pretty beefy VR headset for that. So at the end of the day, that's kind of what I'm thinking, and that's kind of where I want to be when it comes to sim racing is on the PC. But then again, like I don't know, dude. I feel like this new Gran Turismo 7 is going to be pretty good, and I feel like the new Forza Motorsport is going to be good, and eventually we're going to get an update to the next gen for Assetto Corsa Competizione. So, I mean, when that comes, that'll be pretty good. I am pretty happy about that. So, should we talk a little bit more about Sony's disappointing state of played out. Nothing to show. I don't know, dude. Before I got on here, I started hearing rumors about, well, Sony said that they're doing this smaller one because they got the bigger one planned and they just couldn't fit everything in there. And I'm like, dude, man, quit freaking saying stuff like this. Quit giving yourself false hope, man. There's no more false hope to be had here. If PlayStation was going to do something big, I think they would have been doing it by now. They wouldn't be calling out another 30-minute state of play with nothing to show. I don't know. I mean, I'm not completely discounting Deathloop, but me personally, I have like very little excitement or hype for it. And no, it's not just because it's on the PlayStation 5, because that doesn't matter to me. If I wanted it and it excited me, I would buy it either way. So I think the state of play will be good, if not for the fact that Deathloop has had several updates already. I'm still excited for the game, but it's still a bad choice for a post. Oh yeah, dude, that is. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. That was the first thing I saw when I saw that stupid freaking state of play thing. I was like, are you guys really that freaking tone deaf, Sony? Really? Microsoft just comes out and shows you one hell of a freaking show, and you're gonna show Deathloop, a PlayStation or an Xbox first party studio game? You're going to show Deathloop for a half hour. Oh yeah, I don't know. I do kind of want more information on Horizon, or not Horizon, but Sifu, and like some of the other games. But I wasn't really expecting much from Sony. Horizon is the last thing I expect them to show. Yeah, I don't think they're going to show that. But people thinking that we'll see God of War 2 this year. They might show God of War 2 at like Tokyo Game Show. You guys got to understand. I mean, they might bring something to Tokyo Game Show. They've been, I don't know, man. Did they, or PSX? Are they even going to do PSX again? Yeah, I don't know, guys. They don't have to show anything else for Horizon Forbidden West either, but a date. And yeah, exactly. That's all I really want that's all I want is a date for Forbidden West. That's it. That's all I want is a date. Yeah, they already said they're not doing any more info on it. So, yeah, dude, that kind of, and I personally, all I really want from Sony right now is a release date for Forbidden West and a release date for me to upgrade my storage on my PS5. That's all I really need for them. They give me those, and I'll say good things about PlayStation for a whole week. I'll make a video every day about something good about PlayStation if they just give me those two things. That's all. I want those, and then I'll stop holding a grudge and being mad at PlayStation. Okay, that's all it really is. I'm just on. I got an axe to grind because they won't give me what I want. So I'm pretty mad about it. No, I'm just joking. I'm not mad at PlayStation all the way. I still love them and I still want them to do good. I just getting a little, well, I don't know, man. That Ghost of Tsushima update comes out next month, dude. I am kind of excited for that, guys. I'm not gonna lie, dude. $30, whatever. If they need my $30 that bad, whatever, Sony, you can have my freaking $30. But I want a good update for this game. FromSoft way back said they were working on an Armored Core, so maybe that'll be announced as PS exclusive. Yeah, that could be the case. I wonder how many teams From Software's got, dude. If they've got enough teams to be working on two of those games at the same time, as well as helping Microsoft update Dark Souls 3 for the Xbox Series XS, it would be really nice if it was more than just an FPS boost. I would be pretty happy, dude. Ponies don't care about release date. They okay with God of War symbol and paying $70 for $5 to 10 hour games. I mean, if that's the way that PlayStation's going to go this generation with 5 to 10 hour games, like, I don't know, dude. I cannot get behind a $70 price tag for such a small amount of gameplay, guys. I can't. Legend of Dragoon, man, and Zone of Enders, and Metal Gear. Yeah, if they announced all three of those, dude, I'd be pretty happy. Or Ark the Lad, that would be pretty cool too, man. Legend of Dragoon was such a good game. I remember playing that back on the PlayStation 1. So fun. So many good memories, man. Actually, I don't even remember. I remember the game, but I don't remember, like, dang, has it really been that freaking long? Oh, yeah, those would be good remakes for sure. Zone of Enders was pretty good. Oh, yeah, Abandoned's not going to showcase till August now. So I wouldn't get your hopes up for that Silent Hills, man. It's coming. Kojima would have never set himself up to fail like that, man. Just want them to give me some more reassurances in regards to Japanese game support for this generation. Yeah, it would be nice to. Hey, Delusional Grand, how's it going, my friend? I'd like to see Twisted Metal again. Well, you better tell Jaffe to get on it, dude. I don't know. He kind of seems like he's not really into making video games anymore. He seems like he's kind of went down crazy street, bro. But he was always kind of crazy. That would be cool if they did do a Twisted Metal again. I would definitely buy it. I would definitely play it. Yes, Legend of Dragoon definitely needs a Final Fantasy VII remake treatment immediately. I can get right behind that, Christian. I definitely can. Good thing I bought all PlayStation exclusives at $20. Yeah, when they got the little red bar across the top, PlayStation's greatest hits. I remember on PlayStation 2, when they did it on PlayStation 1 with the little green tab on the side of it. I remember when they started doing that, man. They also had these other. You guys remember back when the PlayStation 1 had those I think it was Take-Two Interactive, dude. They had like this they had like these games that were like $10, man. That you could the brand new games that you could buy for like $10 back on the PlayStation 1. And they had this one that was kind of like SOCOM. I don't remember the name of it, but gosh, dude, there were so many freaking games back then, dude. Whenever Aggressive Ponies on Twitter are defending $70 games, I'm just like, go ahead and pay $70, but I'm going to cop it for like $10 later. Yeah, exactly, man. PlayStation's not Nintendo. If they would hold their prices and not do sales, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's another indie game called Omni or Omnu coming this month to Game Pass. Yeah, isn't that one game that sorry about the yawning, guys. Isn't that one game coming to Game Pass day one too? That the anime game. I wonder why they don't really make games with a focus on slow motion bullet time anymore. Yeah, that would be kind of cool if they did that still. I know I would play them. I don't, dude. I'm into like stupid crap like that, dude. That like that kind of stuff is like fun for me. I started playing. I bought a copy of what's that game that one Sleeping Dogs. I bought a copy of Sleeping Dogs on the Xbox. I can't believe how freaking good that game was. Yeah, Max Payne definitely needs to come back, dude. I would be pretty happy with a new Max Payne. Or at least put Max Payne 3 in the backward compatible thing. I'd buy that. Dude, I bought that Midnight Club California edition. Oh my freaking gosh, dude. That thing looks so good. The way that driving feels and like dude. I forgot how good that game was, man. That Midnight Club is so fun. They need to make another one of those or even remake that. I'll never defend $70. That's my belief, but I'm not going to force someone from not buying if they want to. Yeah, I don't know. So far right now, it's been kind of hard to get behind the $70 price increase just because I don't think that $70 experience has been delivered. So it's hard to get behind just knowing that there's another CD Projekt Red out there about to drop a freaking broken game that I don't want to pay $70 for another broken game, guys. Like that's where I'm at with that. I don't really care. Like if the game is a good game and it's worth $70, I'll pay $70. I don't care. But if I'm getting another game that's broken at launch for $70, like I'm not cool with that. I'm not okay with that, and neither should you. Nobody should be okay with the fact that now they're upping the price and now they're going to give us more broken games. Like, I don't want any more broken games. I don't want $70 games that are filled with microtransactions. I want a good, like, I'm seriously getting to the point where I'm only going to buy RPGs. I'm only going to buy racing games. I'm only going to buy open world games. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to buy any more garbage. This multiplayer only stuff, yeah, dude, I'm going to wait. I want to play that new Battlefield just as bad as anybody else. But I am willing to stand with the community and vote with my wallet to not buy that game without a single player experience in it. I really enjoy playing those campaigns, so I will vote with my wallet on that one and hold back. Just to be fair, the game works fine on PC. It was only broken. Yeah, I mean, like, to be completely fair, I had a pretty decent experience on my Xbox Series X with Cyberpunk, but I don't want to keep paying to quality test these games just so once they're fixed, they can drop them in price for everybody else. RPGs are always worth. Yeah, exactly. Most RPGs are pretty good, and I can usually get my money's worth out of them. So I feel comfortable buying RPGs. I feel like Forbidden West is at risk of being a broken launch. I don't think it's gonna be a broken launch with Forbidden West. I feel like the thing they're working on right now is just motion capture and stuff like that. And so, yeah, if it gets delayed, it gets delayed, but I don't know. Cyberpunk was plenty broken on PC. All the reviews at launch talking about tons of bugs were all on PC. It'll just straight up didn't run on base consoles. Yeah, that shit was so broken. I mean, I liked my experience with Cyberpunk 2077, but as long as I stuck to the main campaign, it was a fine experience. Damn, guys, I'm sorry. But once I started veering off, doing anything outside of the main campaign, dude, it fell apart pretty quickly. I had no issues on my PC, and from the sound of it, from you and a friend, the Series X and PS5. Yeah, my experience on the Series X was a pretty good experience. It's just when I started deviating from like the main campaign, like when you'd walk around town and you'd see how stupid the NPCs are, like shit just started to fall apart, dude. After once it got to that, like, but a couple of bugs I noticed is like when you're walking up, I was walking up this ramp, and the NPCs were just walking straight through it and kind of clipping it, and like they were in a swimming pool, like a concrete swimming pool, like the half of their torso was out and the feet was stuck in the ground. That's like the biggest bug I saw in that game while I was playing it. And I played right through it on day one on launch, so I didn't really run into a whole lot of bugs or anything. So I did have a decent experience with that. I didn't have any issues at launch. I did the campaign and all the side quests on the Series X, and it was fun. I had some minimal bugs, usually with loot on drones and not being able. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I didn't really run into anything major, but I guess on the base consoles, they were pretty broken. I'll buy Cyberpunk when it's €20. Nah, you should buy Cyberpunk now, dude. If you got a Series X, it was a decent experience. My prediction is that Horizon won't be broken, but because it's rushed, they will cut content and it'll be short. Yeah, it'll probably be short. Like I could see this coming to fruition. Game Punisher, definitely. And then they'll sell everything back to us as DLC when it's finished. Or they'll drop it free. I mean, one way or another, we're gonna get the game and it's gonna have DLC. Cyberpunk on my Series X was pretty good too. Yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn plays the best on PC. Bought it on Steam. Great game. Oh gosh, that's so bad. I don't know if I'm really in the mood for a Cyberpunk sequel, to tell you the truth. I'm definitely I could do some DLC and stuff like that, but I don't want a second game. I don't know. I wanted Cyberpunk to be like a third person over the shoulder camera. I think it would have been far better that way, but yeah, it had issues at launch, but cleaned up real nice. What is so bad? What do you mean? What is so bad? Me personally, I'm not in the mood for a second game, to tell you the truth. Not a sequel of Cyberpunk. I don't know. I mean, I would definitely like to see some prefer expansions and MP bounty hunters instead. Yeah, I would prefer expansions, to tell you the truth, guys. Yeah, free DLC. This is Sony we're talking about. Yeah. No, I could see Sony dropping some free DLC for Horizon Forbidden West. No, actually, you're right. I couldn't. Of course, Frog wants a third person over the shoulder. That template is. I like to see my character. I'm okay with first person shooters. I do like them. I just certain games, man. Certain games for first person shooters for me, man. So Horizon Forbidden West director's cut, yeah. They'll cut out all the good stuff and then they'll sell it back to us later. on the PS5 Pro, we'll get the director's cut. Well, now we can actually give you a 4K image with 60 frames per second and ray tracing. We only had to double the power of the PlayStation 5 and give it RDNA 2, all the features. No, I'm just joking. Evans, not at launch. The PC version was pretty shoddy. Not sure about now. I was crazy. It was crazy that Koji Pro was better with optimizing Decima than Guerrilla Games. That is pretty. That is, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think that Cyberpunk would have been the only reason I think Cyberpunk would have been better as a third person or a third person over the shoulder is because CD Projekt Red is really good at doing that camera view. And I mean, whether you like it or not, like the animations in The Witcher 3 were actually pretty good, man. Like I kind of like the animations in The Witcher 3. Sony wouldn't even give the fidelity upgrade for Ghost. Yeah, you're right, game. I know, man. They're freaking shady Sony. They're just making everybody pay for everything these days. I don't know, man. I am a little miffed by this whole like premium thing, especially coming from an underpowered console, you know. That kind of guy. That's like, well, man, at least you guys could have done was put a few extra cores in that thing so it ran a little bit better. Don't like when games switch between first or third. Just pick one. I mean, I would be okay if they had that camera, if they let you pick on that one, but I'd like to see my character too. It took a while to get used to BioShock Infinite. Yeah, I have a hard time sometimes playing. It depends on the first person shooter, guys. Sometimes I get like really motion sickness. Sometimes I don't. So what hardware were they running? I had no issues at launch. I did not. The issues, okay, like what? Oh, I see. There's no way Sony will give Forbidden West DLC for. Yeah, exactly. They're gonna make us pay for everything. The whole paid upgrade stuff is exactly why PC gamers laugh at us console guys and Sony dudes just accept it. Dude, yeah, the Sony guys are like, oh gosh, give me more, man. Take my money. And I'm like, no, dude. Xbox taught me to be cheap, bro. Cheap. No, I'm just joking. Doom Eternal is premium. Yeah, dude, Doom Eternal is a freaking way premium game, and they're not even done upgrading that yet. They said there's more to come, guys. So, like right now, we got 120 frames a second at 1800p, or we got ray tracing at 1800p, or native 4K at 60. I mean, either way, you're freaking set, dude. I'm happy, dude. I'm happy with my Doom Eternal experience. I laugh at the paid upgrades because it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like. I was one of those guys like a couple months ago that was like, oh yeah, I don't really mind paying for the upgrades. And now that Microsoft has turned me into an what did crap gamers say, as it said that we are now entitled. So now that I'm entitled, I expect my free upgrades. You can find clips of Cyberpunk's early dev build on YouTube running in a third person view. It breaks my heart to see it. Yeah, dude, I really wish that they would bring that, you know, as a fan service for us and be like, hey, guys, you know what? I know we screwed up, but we're going to go ahead and make this fun and make it good for everyone. Severn Evans, not sure, but Digital Foundry literally has a follow-up video where the thumbnail says in bold letters, it is finally fixed. on Cyberpunk. Just straight up title: An amazing game gets a disappointing port. What amazing game gets a disappointing port? Gaming is an expensive hobby. Is no longer a narrative Sony fanboys can hold on to. Yeah. I'm not sure I can speak on my own experiences, but I had no personal issues, so not sure what they mean by that. I don't know, man. Like sometimes I still like to watch Digital Foundry videos, but then sometimes I'm just like, gosh, dude, this whole like moving away from talking about resolution now that I don't know, dude. Like I'm kind of irritated with it, and now all of a sudden they got this like change of heart to stop talking bad about the Sony or whatever. But true, now they can say this: PlayStation for the players, good game, great game. Buy it and don't talk back, Pony. Talking about Horizon Zero Dawn's. Oh yeah, the PC port for the Zero Dawn. I guess I was having problems like maintaining like 60 frames a second or something, or the animations didn't run right at 60 frames. I don't remember. I read a Push Square article saying that Deathloop will be devalued for them since it's going to Game Pass 1 year later. Yeah, I read that. I didn't read all of it, but I was just like, oh my gosh, dude, these guys are stupid, man. It'll be devalued for us. Well, don't buy it then. I mean, speak with your wallet, dude. If you guys don't want to buy a Xbox game, don't buy it. Hey, ponies like to get road hard. Yeah. Cyberpunk was always meant to be a first person only. However, it did use to have third person cutscenes. That's most likely what he's talking about. Yeah. I don't know, man. I enjoyed my experience with Cyberpunk 2077, but I would have liked to have that experience as a third person perspective, or a third person over the shoulder. I don't know why. I don't know why, man. Maybe it's because I was envisioning like The Witcher, but we didn't even get that, dude. We got the dumbest freaking NPCs on the damn planet in that game, dude. PlayStation has a whole give us your money thing going, like an aggressive carny at the fair. Yeah, canary at the fair. Sony PlayStation. I don't let Sony take advantage of me for any reason. All my games are bought at a massive discount. Yeah, I thought it was fun as a first-person game too, NB. Like I did enjoy my experience. It's no longer matters now that Xbox is consistently doing better. That's very true, man. And that's kind of the way I feel about it. I feel like Richard Ledbetter is pretty cool. Like I like that guy, but the other ones, I'm just like, gosh, dude. I mean, Alex just keeps going on about how the PC is so much greater than the console experience, and it's like, who cares, man? Like, who you guys running the show for, man? Are you there for the PC guys or the console guys? Because I was under the impression that Digital Foundry was mostly a console. It was a console war site. They like to stir the pot. So yeah, I don't know. Like Alex is going on about his PC, and then the other dude's going on about the old games, and then Richard Ledbetter is going on about the consoles, the systems themselves. And yeah, I just don't even know where they stand anymore, guys. Jeffrey Banks still isn't here, and you still haven't gotten your one downvote. Nice. That's good. I'm glad I'm not getting a downvote tonight. I'm a developer, and people get upset when they ask why should you buy digital instead of a physical copy. I think if you make the support the devs argument, you should never promote used games. I personally have been buying all my games digital now for a while, Sev, and I'm okay with that for the most part. Like I don't see any value in trading games in, man. I just don't. Like if I buy a game, I'm buying it as a commitment so that eventually one day I will go back and play it. I mean, I know Jeffrey's giving me down votes, but that fan is still trying to reconvert Frog into a pony again. Yeah, dude, I'm not I don't think I'm ever going to fanboy for either console again. At least I hope not. I will say this: I love my Xbox, but right now Nintendo is my favorite system since I can literally play it anywhere. XCloud is good if you have a good 5G or Wi-Fi. My area doesn't have strong 5G. Yeah, I mean, dude, I have to drive all the way to the freaking nearest city to use 5G, man, and like I'm irritated with that because we get nothing from used games. Yeah, exactly. If like a used game, man, you guys get completely screwed out of that. So me personally, I don't mind buying my games digital, just so that I can support the devs. And if it's a good game, like I was really happy with a Plague's Tale Innocence when I first bought it, and I actually bought that game day one and played through that without even knowing anything about it. I knew I liked the settings, so I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna buy it. And I ended up loving that game, man. I truly love that game, and that was like one of the best games I played last generation. I always found it funny when I see people be like, "My PC craps all over Xbox." Yet when you ask how much it cost them, they say over $3,000. Yeah, buy games. What is this? A foreign concept? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, completely, Seb. I don't mind. Yeah, I mean, like I grew up. I mean, I managed a video game store for a while, dude. I encouraged people to bring me their stuff all the time, but I would much rather. I don't know. Like I feel like if we go all digital, then prices are going to go up a lot faster. But if we still keep that hard copy around so that people can trade it, that's why I think Game Pass is amazing. You get to play the game, you get to download it, you get to try it. If you like it, you can still choose to support the developer and buy that game. Sometimes I do, like if I play a game and I really like it, I'll buy it and I'll add it to my collection. Just for the simple fact that I want to support the dev because I like the game. I don't get digital PS5. You're at the mercy of Sony's pricing once you go that route. That's very true, man. Um, the PlayStation 5 can definitely be a money pit pretty quick, guys. It's a very hypocritical thing to say. What do you mean? Steam has cheaper sales than most used physical games. I have seen it game. Yeah, dude, I've gotten some pretty good sales on PlayStation Store and the Xbox Store on games that I was like didn't feel like picking up before the Game Pass launched. I would like every time I would see games on sale, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? That looks kind of interesting. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pick that up. The one good thing about physical copies is trade-in value. When I was down on money, I traded in my 360 and some games and got my 1S. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, yeah, that really sucked that they didn't give that free version away to the PS Plus guys. That really sucks, dude. Buying discs, what are those? Yeah, I haven't bought a disc based game in a while since the Division, the first Division game is one of the last games I bought on disc. Everything since then's been since then's been digital. Or the people who claim they don't like digital and prefer physical, but they end up having massive Steam libraries. Yeah, I only buy a few discs. Yeah, I haven't bought like I said, the Division 1 is the last game I bought hard copy. I also people say you own the game if you have the disc, but that isn't true, by the way. Yeah, if you don't have a means to play it, you don't really. I don't know. I mean, you own a license, I guess, to play that game. I mean, they've these guys these companies are pretty smart, man. They definitely are pretty smart about keeping your content locked under. I mean, every time they update their things, I mean, nobody sits and reads all that stuff. Let's see. Oh, dude, I put that video out like 2 hours ago and nobody's even seen it. No, you don't even own it with the disc. Let's see. I got this one that says it's coming out to Dude, maybe I did still have that thing up and running at the same time. Wow, that's insane. These corporations. It's more like you possess the license, but digital ownership is more specifically you owning a license. Yeah. Yeah, dude, these corps definitely I don't know, man. They do entertain me, that's for sure. And I do pay a premium for that entertainment most of the time. So ooh. All right, guys, I'm gonna wind this down. I gotta get ready for bed. So yeah, I'll probably get back on tomorrow. Definitely, because I don't think there's gonna be any more breaking news when it comes to video games. It's just going to be us talking about video games. Scrolling up and down on my download games is sometimes funner than yeah. Sometimes like switching around through them, just checking out of the dude, that's so bad. I like to go through the ones I don't got downloaded too every once in a while and see if maybe downloading one, watching it download. That's kind of fun too. Seeing how fast it goes on gigabit internet. Works like all games, physical or digital, have to be. Hey, Spectre Entertainment. Thanks for coming to the show, man. I was just about to actually get off tonight. I'm from Tampa Lightning. Just won the cup. Go Bolts. Nice. You ever try? Yeah, I did try Mortal Shell. I like Mortal Shell. At least we get the state of play tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Maybe I will have to talk about something tomorrow, man. Depends on how good it is. But we never know, man. Yep. I'll see you guys, man. I appreciate you guys coming. I probably will watch that state of play, and then I'll jump on here and discuss it. I think that's what I'll do tomorrow. I was gonna do Fanboys Anonymous, but I don't know. We're just gonna go all the way to next Monday. Catch you next time, bro. Yep, definitely. I will try to give. I'm gonna try to like set up the stream and everything so that you guys can set up a reminder so you could be there tomorrow. Oh yeah, state of play. Yep, state of play tomorrow. I will watch it and then we'll discuss it after. So you guys have a good night. I appreciate you coming. Thank you. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow.